My fellow Nigerians, why are we living together as a nation for decades? Yet, we live as enemies in fear, tribalism, nepotism and religious sentiments, injustice, marginalization, hatred, terrorism, above all, disunity with hidden agenda.
TV Africa, and in today's program is Nigeria Stand for the Truth. It is a dynamic program designed to revitalize our moral values, justice and equity, good governance and many more in order to build our nation into greatness. I am Jonathan Gostine. Please stay tuned. I'll be right back. Welcome back. We all are aware of the current situation we find ourselves in Nigeria. To that effect, we'll be bringing to you what we tagged as who are the real enemies of Nigeria that are setting us backwards. On this episode, let's define the meaning of full subsidy. I had an interview with Elder Sam Ohaka. Let's hear him out. Good day, sir.
Good day.
Could you please define full subsidy to the Nigerian masses?
Yes, of course. Fuel subsidy in Nigeria is a scam created by the ruling class and the politicians just to make the Nigerian masses into severe hardship, abject poverty and frustration in order to keep the Nigerian masses in their endless economic bondage and political slavery. Take, for instance, we are the oil producing nation. The oil is in our land. Can you subsidize what you have? What you know you can produce in excess, surplus. If we want, we can produce 1 billion liters every day because it is in our land. This can be compared like a wealthy family that has everything. But the mother of the house prefers asking the children to go and rent plates outside for her to dish their meal when there are surplus and different kinds of plates in the kitchen. Of course, it's a wicked act, witchcraft. Okay, tell me, if it's not that, what is it impossible that all the successive governments, even when the president doubled their duty posts as Minister of Petroleum, yet it is still difficult to fix the refineries? If you say that the presidents or the Nigerian leaders or the politicians, that they took oath not to repair or fix our refineries, it's no doubt, because it's a simple thing. Do it and then everybody will rejoice. What are the masses gaining as Nigeria being an oil producing nation? If we cannot enjoy that, go to Libya, they are being paid. Go to Saudi Arabia, there are security, social securities for the masses. In fact, every Nigerian, every citizen in Nigeria ought to be paid 2 million every month. But what are we seeing? Because they want us to remain in endless poverty so that they can always manipulate us. So it's a scam created to keep the Nigerian masses in abject poverty and endless slavery, economically and politically. That is the answer. That's the definition of fuel subsidy in Nigeria. It's a scam.
Thank you, sir. For a subsidy in a scam, you better get them for your mind. Thank you, Mr. Sam. Thank you. Good evening, sir.
Good evening, madam.
Please, what's your name?
My name is Arnold.
Okay. Please, sir, can you answer this question?
Which question is that?
Who are the real enemies of Nigeria?
Actually, let us say the part of ourselves, our leaders, controlling the whole resources of this country. They cannot give any accountability. You will see some streets, they will say they are tied there. No street is tied. Hospital, no equipment. Road, no good road, no good services. Oil subsidy were removed, we never know anything. There were oil subsidy, we were suffering. We can plant rice in this country, yet they are importing rice, and yet we don't know where we are going. And our leaders are not yet to tell us the truth. We are in democracy rule now, we don't know anything about anything. Today they will tell us they are doing this. Tomorrow, Lagwaja will say, it's a lie. Who are we to believe? I'm short of words.
Guide our leaders right. Our leaders, our enemies. Okay, we're rolling back to the street to find out from other people who are the real enemies of Nigeria. Good evening, sir.
Yeah, good evening.
Please, what's your name?
My name is Theophilus.
Okay, we want to ask you a simple question.
Okay.
It's been bothering us and we decided to come into the street and ask the pharmacies of Nigeria.
Okay.
Please, who are the real enemies of Nigeria?
To me, the real enemy of Nigeria, those are colonizers.
Okay.
They give us democracy without giving us the meaning.
Okay.
And we end up using our own discretion to define it.
Okay.
Without asking them what is the expression of democracy.
Okay.
That is that we see them as the real enemy. The Caucasian institutions whereby those that introduce democracy to us, they are progressing, and we would want taking on the democracy, we are not getting the gain of it.
Okay.
Therefore, those that give us the democracy, they are the real enemy.
Okay, thank you, sir. Please remind me of your name again.
Theophilus is the name.
Okay, Mr. Theophilus. According to Mr. Theophilus, our colonial masters are the real enemies of Nigeria. Thank you so much, sir, for your time.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Who are the real enemies of Nigeria?
Good evening, ma'am.
Good evening.
Please, what's your name?
My name is Doris Agera.
Okay, I guess you're together. Okay, please, what's your name, sir?
My name is Agera.
Okay, we have a question that is bothering us and we decided to come into the street and ask the masses. Please, who are the real enemies of Nigeria?
I think the real enemies of Nigeria are we the masses.
We the masses, okay. Do you have any reason for saying that?
The reason for saying that is that we are all the leaders. We are all leaders.
Okay. Okay, so what about you?
No, I disagree. I think the real enemy is our politicians.
Politicians.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, please remind me of your name again, sir.
My name is Agera.
Mr. Agera and...
Doris Agera.
Okay, according to her, the real enemies of Nigeria are the masses. We, the masses, the citizens. Why he said that the real enemies of Nigeria are the politicians.
Yeah, the politicians.
Okay, we'll keep moving to find the real answer to the question. Thank you so much for your time.
Yeah, welcome.
Hi.
Hi, madam. Good evening.
What's your name, please?
My name is Ego.
Okay, we have a question bothering us and we decided to come into the street to ask people, the pharmacies of Nigeria. Please, who are the real enemies of Nigeria?
Oh, the real enemies of Nigeria is our leaders. Our leaders are our enemies. Yeah.
Oh, our leaders are our enemies. Everybody are leaders, our leaders are leaders. Okay, please, thank you. Remind me of your name again.
My name is Ego. Ego. Yes.
Okay, thank you. According to Ego, the real enemies of Nigeria are the leaders, the politicians.
Yeah.
Thank you for your time.
Welcome.
Yours Excellency, our beloved leaders, if Nigeria is not fixed now, what will we, the future leaders of Nigeria, do tomorrow?
Good evening.
Good evening.
Please, what's your name?
My name is Domingo Mado.
Okay, I need you to answer a question. Who are the real enemies of Nigeria?
The real enemies of our Nigeria right now is our politicians, and based on what they are doing us.
Yeah, that's all we have for you today on Nigeria Stand for the Truth. Till our next episode. Thanks for watching. I remain Jonathan Gopstein. Bye for now.
Like the truth today, never a little more of the truth you know now will set you free for.